Reno County Public Works maintains 550 miles of blacktop roads, 1,100 miles of ditches, 6,600 signs, 4,600 entrance culverts, 1,400 underroad culverts, and over 1,000 bridges and structures. Public Works has 54 full-time and 6 temporary employees. There are 4 divisions within Public Works: Road and Bridge, Planning and Zoning, Utilities, and Noxious Weed. Road and Bridge is probably what Public Works is best known for. They overlay and maintain the county roads, build and maintain bridges, and mow and clean the ditches. Reno County is unique because they do most of their own road and bridge work themselves.
We're one of the biggest counties in the state. One county with the most county blacktop roads, asphalt black roads in the state, and one of the counties with the most bridges. And this Public Works Department, we hot mix overlay our own roads, which is something a lot of counties don't do. We try to do at least 33, 34 miles of that a year. It's the same as what a contractor does. Of course, if there's any potholes, we repair those, and we have a 2-man crew that does that year-round, so we don't have very many potholes. And of course, in the winter, we remove snow and ice off the roads. We build our own bridges and contract bridges. And when we contract bridges, we have our own KDOT certified inspectors to inspect those bridges. We have a bridge crew that builds at least 3 bridges a year, and it's non-stop. We never stop. So we do a lot at this Public Works. There's a lot that goes on here.
The Planning and Zoning Division is also part of Public Works.
Planning and zoning does many functions. We review zoning permits for new buildings in the county. We review lot splits and boundary adjustments for when people want to sell portions of their property. We also process land use applications in the forms of rezones, conditional use permits, special exceptions, and variances. We also investigate possible zoning violations. Planning and Zoning Division also assigns addresses to vacant parcels when an address is needed. And then we also administer the floodplain resolution for the county.
The Utilities Division operates and maintains 5 sewer districts and 2 water districts. The Noxious Weed Division controls weeds within the county road right-of-way. Public Works also sells herbicides to agriculture landowners to help them control noxious weeds on their own properties. Their clean, modern facility is located at 600 Scott Boulevard in South Hutchinson. Employees take responsibility for every piece of equipment that they use.
In order to keep equipment as long as we do, we have to really highly maintain it. You see a lot of our trucks that go down the road all the time, you think that they're probably new trucks, but they're not. That's just the way they're maintained. And the reason that they're maintained that way and it's kept track of is because every piece of equipment that we have is assigned to somebody. So nobody can say, well, I didn't drive it last or whatever. Every piece of equipment is assigned to somebody and they're responsible for taking care of it. So that's how this gets taken care of the way it is.
Contact Public Works if you have any questions over road and bridges, noxious weeds, utilities, or planning and zoning.
If you are looking at building a building on your property, or even doing, say, earthwork on your property, chances are, you may not need a permit for that earthwork. But even if you're in the unzoned portion of the county, that earthwork could be in a floodplain, and you could need a floodplain development permit, even though you would not need a building permit from me. So it's always good just to call my department to make sure that you're in compliance with those regulations.
I want the public to know that anytime that they have a question about what we do or how we do it or why we do it, I'm more than happy to answer those calls and to explain that. And I like doing that so that the public truly understand what we're doing or why we're doing it.
For more information about Public Works or to view available positions, visit renogov.org.